Stu Wright, Pete Bolster, football miracles on a weekly basis, season after season. Football miracles on a weekly fucking weekly basis, season after season. No, football miracles, right? Football miracles on a weekly. There's one week, and then 6 days later there's another one. Weekly basis, season after season. Stu, I mean, what the show would have been like if all of what happens there at the very end doesn't transpire? We'd have been doing calm, sober analysis. We'd have been rational as fuck. We'd have been saying, oh, nothing's gone, nothing's over. And then you look at that league table, you look at Darwin Núñez, you look at Alexis McAllister, you look at that end, and you go, fuck your sober analysis, fuck your calm rationality. We're in charge when Manchester City come to Anfield, and we've scored in the 98th minute to make it happen.
Only football can do this to you, can't it? I mean, like, honestly, 10 minutes ago, I was having a nervous breakdown. I was in a very, very dark place.
Your hood up?
My hood was all like this.
I was never
ever coming out of that hood. And then Darwin happens. I mean, you just, this football team, this football club just relentlessly find new ways to astound us, to pull us out of the depths of despair, to have us dancing on cloud nine. I mean, it is unbelievable what's transpired there. I mean, it was a terrible game of football. And I thought Liverpool made loads of mistakes and you know, frankly, weren't very good, but that doesn't really give you the context. It doesn't tell the full story of where we are in this season, what we're being having to deal with, and what we were doing to our rivals, what messages we were sending to our rivals as that game moved into the final 2 minutes of injury time. You know, if you're a Manchester City fan or an Arsenal fan, or dare I say it, an Everton fan,
they had their own fish to fry.
They had their own problems. But you know, I never forget the fact that even with the depths of their own problems, they find a way that our problems can lift them a little bit and make it easier for them to deal with. You know what I mean? So, yeah, for us to do it. And by the way, the moments of quality, absolute quality from McAllister to make that happen. To be able to have that level of composure on the edge of the box, throw a couple of people off him, move one way to the next.
He has a look.
He has a look both ways, and then he spins onto his left foot and picks out Núñez with, you know, it wasn't just a... It wasn't a hopeful...
No, he knows what he's doing.
And Núñez, by the way, about 15 minutes earlier, had been put through in a similar ball and had his back to goal. He didn't quite know where the goal was, and he headed it backwards, and he just kind of lost himself there. This time he made absolutely no mistake. And it was fantastic then to see him do his level best to try and break both of his feet into the audience. Whilst I had another breakdown just in case.
Don't do that, lad, don't do that. There is Pete with it. When we were going to do the sober calm show, the thing I was going to say was, yeah, but McAllister was good. I thought he played really well all the way through the game. I thought he kept Liverpool alive. I thought he kept the ball moving smartly. And then you get it distilled in the magic moment. It's unbelievable, the ball he puts in, because all Núñez has to do is what he does do, which is just the slightest little deflection to find the corner. He knows exactly what he's doing, McAllister. It was a great performance. It's crowned by that moment.
Yeah. Definitely. Do you know, for me, for the last 20 minutes, I was just calming myself down, thinking I need to be rational for this show. The title's not over and all that nonsense and things, and there'll be a lot left in the season. But to be honest with you, I was thinking, as much as you say McAllister was good, I was thinking that we're lacking some of our better players, some of our world-class players, to do something magical. And then I was making excuses for them, thinking like, you know, they are exhausted, there's loads of injuries, and when there's
they've all gone the well too many times, all the hits.
Of course, yeah, all of that. And then just that moment when I know, yeah, there's back to goal, McAllister, but the way he shielded the ball, there's so many players who just panic and try and shoot and just a bit of nonsense, isn't it, really? And just the fact that he's on his wrong foot as well, just that little deft touch over to Darwin Núñez. But for me personally as well, I'm just going to speak about my emotion going through that. It was the final minute. It wasn't even the final minute. It was the minute over the 8 minutes, wasn't it? And I'm thinking, the referee's just going to blow you. Like, I'm not even sure he's going to take the corner. So I'm in absolute bits here, panicking, thinking, I've just got to settle for a draw. You know, it's a point. It might be a point towards the title. Ball goes over. Núñez puts it in. But I'm still thinking, is he fucking in? I can see the net rippling, but I'm still in disbelief.
Well, there've been a couple of them over the game, hadn't there?
Yeah, there is. So we're all jumping around, but I'm still that panic of the VAR. You're just thinking, is someone going to take it away from me? We must have been celebrating. We were floating around the room for about 3 minutes, but fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
YouTube, press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.